Guys, a little shout out to this place, La Vita Pasta here in Mokoto. They make their own pasta, it's literally on the counter right there. And they have cheese right over there, which they make the sauce of. Literally a block of cheese. This should be nice. Let's try this out. I got a carbonara for 30 zloty, but I make all types of pasta. Let's try. And another one of those brilliant places that I keep continuously finding brilliant. Right here in the park, if you want to know where it is. It's bar, outdoor seating as well. Brilliant. Absolutely love it. And these couches, super comfortable, lots of space. Dzień dobry z Warszawy. Good afternoon from Warsaw. I'm taking the Wybrzeże train, the coastal train to Gdynia. I'm going to Gdansk and tomorrow flying to Finland. So let's get to Gdansk. It will be a 3-hour train ride for what, 10 bucks? Let's go. Now that meal at House of Seitan or whatever it was called, wildly overrated place, disappointing meal for 69 zloty, with very small portions, quite expensive, but yeah, not recommended. In any case, Gdansk itself is recommended, so it's a stunning city. Nice to be back. Right, so I've arrived to Turku. Southern Finland. It is what, 5th of July or something. It's kind of cold, but people are on the terrace as if it was Southern Europe, but it's really kind of 10, 11 degrees, 12, I don't know. Just fresh for me, still being somewhat used to Bulgaria. In summer it's like 36 degrees there, but here, yeah. Anyway, my favorite restaurant here in Turku called Fred, which is a dinner restaurant, but in a restaurant form, which I rarely see. Super fancy and nice. Fred is closed for summers, and now I'm going to a Korean chicken place, I believe, which is called Good Seoul, like Seoul, the capital. Getting hungry after the flight from Gdansk, so let's hop for a place to eat. What's really awesome about Finland, even in comparison to Poland, is that you have lunch deals, entire buffets. So you have in this chicken restaurant, there's even 2 Polish people, they're standing right there, and they're surprised at the price. They said that it's including coffee, everything, drinks, and for 12 to 15 euros in Finland you get unlimited access to the buffet. You're just not allowed to waste food. If you waste it in a huge portion, let's say, they'll charge you up to 20 bucks as well, which is a good thing. So you can just go and eat unlimited pretty much, although you'll be full quite fast. So typically the way I travel is a bit solo and a bit lonely. Although I'm actually going to visit my brother in Finland, I just extended a little bit in the hopes of good weather. And I've booked like a little house by a lake just outside of Turku. And how do I get out of Turku? Well, I just start walking. Just empty my head for a little bit, just take an hour or 2 walk to the actual place. And it's fresh, but it should have been a little bit warmer. I would have enjoyed the lake and perhaps a swim. That's how I imagined it, but doesn't look like that's happening this year, and this will be my only visit to Finland in summer. And I remember last year I went in July and September, and both times I was just swimming in the lake. It was full blown 30 degrees, and now it's like, I don't know, 12, and it's a bit of a letdown that I then just booked this house somewhere on the lake, which wasn't cheap to begin with, so not that it should be, but whereas instead I could have just hopped on the train to my brother and been there now, you know, nice and cozy, toasty, because it's cold and just not even dressed well enough. It's just fine. I mean, I could put extra t-shirts under this, but yeah, I could have had a body warmer. In either case, what will I do? So I've had this Korean buffet lunch, which was pretty awesome, and I don't think I'll be hungry for a long time, although there is no place to eat here unless I just start walking again for half an hour. I should just go to the store or something, but otherwise I'm quite limited in what I can do here. Apart from some energy bars I have with me, I would have liked a nice beer in the sun on the edge of the lake by the night, but it's just doesn't look like that's gonna happen. In any case, we'll make the best of it, right? What can we do? We're here tomorrow, I'll be with my brother, and it's been a bit of a difficult month or two. I've just had so many reflections going on in my mind. I've been in Poland for 6 months, and that's just a moment to reflect and really let it sink in that this is my new life, right? But so far it's all positive, and I feel refreshed. But after initial settle, you start realizing, okay, this is my new life. I've got to either set roots and really think about what I want to do, or even start thinking about next moves potentially, right? At the same time, you just make the best of each moment and take life as it comes, because 2 years ago, right, last year I was already long in the preparation for moving to Poland, but 2 years ago I would have never thought that I would live in Warsaw. I'm always just the outlier, you know, who walks on a forest road somewhere in Finland randomly, and then you see just complete families hauling by in cars and campers, families that I don't have, or I mean I have family, but not my own nuclear family with my own kids, for example, because it happens to be the fact I am gay. And you do wonder sometimes, like, am I truly a singular molecule going through this universe? At the same time, I never truly feel like lonely, but you see entire families always pull by and you think, am I actually like on a mission or something, doing all this alone? Am I just passing through, or is this... Makes you wonder sometimes, and that's truly with negative emotions or jealousy. We just wonder that people carry a lot of entourage with them, which I don't have, except from my direct family, you know. But other than that, it's just always me them walking on a forest road, anywhere from Italy to Finland, and you never truly stumble upon another stranger going the opposite way, let's say. It's always with a car or with a van, and it just makes me think sometimes. Anyway, I think I'm somewhere close. There's someone swimming there, so perhaps I shouldn't complain too much. There's a whole group swimming actually, and the Finns just sort of bite through the cold, I guess, and this is what they do. I don't see them walking that much, but they're swimming at least. I wish the weather would clear up. It would be a nice night by the lake, but it's not going to happen.